Hey friends, I'm Jayme Lewis and welcome back. Today we are checking out this Alpha Omega Ultra pedal from Darkglass. If you've seen any of my videos, you know I'm not much of a gearhead, and in fact, there's only one thing that I actually care about, and that is, well, what's it sound like?
So this sure would fucking help if you'd support what I do.
Before we get going, I just want to say a big thank you to Zounds for actually loaning me this pedal. So if you like what you hear and you want to grab one for yourself, then please just click on those links in the description.
Right!
So let's just get started where I think that Darkglass actually shines the best, and that would be when playing heavy music. So let's see what it sounds like when I play this Spectre NS Pulse 4-string pretty aggressively with a pick and in drop C tuning. And over here, we're going to use the alpha channel with a very healthy amount of distortion. I'm going to barely blend in the dry signal. We'll have the bite button engaged, and I'm just going to use the EQ to pull out some of the muddiness and maybe add just a little bit of clarity to it.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
It was my wife's birthday just a couple of days ago, so that was for her. Happy birthday, darling. The next thing we're going to do is actually completely different. Let's put metal music and heavy sounds aside, and let's see if we can't use this thing with finger funk. Now, the goal here is actually to get this pedal to react more like a dirty compressor, rather than like full-on face-melting distortion. We'll see what it sounds like with the Omega engine engaged this time, and just a tiny bit of overdrive with about 40% of that dry signal blended back in. Also, we're going to engage the growl knob this time and an EQ curve that sort of favors the mid-range. So we're going to do exactly the opposite of what we did in that last example. All right, next, let's just see how nasty this pedal can sound. We'll go back to playing some face-melting metal music, but this time it'll be fingerstyle and on a 5-string Ernie Ball bongo bass in drop A tuning. Now let's just see how this thing sounds with the most brutal of tones and the sludgiest of tunings. I'm going to go about 50% between the two distortion engines with a healthy dose of overdrive, a tiny amount of the dry signal blended back in. Also, I'm going to engage the growl and the bite switches with a standard smiley face EQ. Let's just see what that sounds like on this classic Christmas song called
support what I do when you buy my fucking merch.
And last, let's just have some fun with this pedal and use it for something that probably you wouldn't think of, and that's when playing country music. So I'm going to solo up the alpha channel, and I'm going to EQ out some of the mid-range and the top end, and just barely kiss the overdrive because I really want it to act more like a saturation effect rather than full-on distortion. And let's just see what that sounds like. This performance is actually from a couple of months ago when I played on The Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon with a Dolly Parton tribute artist named Karen Hester.
Well, hello, everybody! I took out the bed and I strolled to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition, yawning, stretching, try to cut the line. I jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the street, the traffic starts jumping. The folks like me on the job from 9 to 5, yeah!
So that's what the Darkglass Alpha Omega Ultra sounds like. And again, I just want to say a big thank you to Zounds for loaning me all the gear that I use to make these videos. So if you like what you hear and you want to grab one for yourself, please just click on one of those links. Now, this is the part of the video where I'm going to tell you all about how you can help support the work that I do here. So just skip past all of this if you don't care about me. Now, I'm sure you know this, but Patreon is a big deal. So please come help support if you can. For as low as $5 a month, you get access to hundreds of premium videos, including my deep dives, where I share my professional opinions, my processing techniques, and all of the isolated bass clips from every song in this video. And if you want to learn how to play any of the songs that you heard today, or you just want to learn how to play bass the way that I do, then check out thebassist.net. Right! And the easiest thing that you can do to help support the channel is actually just look for those Amazon links in the description and just click on one the next time you shop at Amazon. That's it. I'll make a very small commission off anything that you purchase. It doesn't cost you anything extra, and all we're doing is just taking some of that money that you were going to give to Jeff Bezos, and you can share it with me instead.
Give me all your fucking money!
So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and stay well. We'll see you next time.